For question 9, water is leaking at the rate of 2 cm³ per second from an inverted hollow right circular cone of height of 16 cm and radius of 4 cm. Find the rate of decrease of the water level when the depth is 8 cm. So from this question, we identify the shape. So the shape is talking here is water leaking from a circular cone. So inverted circular cone. So our shape here, it will be in the shape of the cone. And then inside here, we have our water. So this water is leaking. Means that the process of leaking here will make our rate become decreasing. So the water is leaking at the rate of 2 cm³ from the inverted hollow right circular. So the volume here when it's leaking, so means the volume inside the container here is decreasing. So from this information, when we write it in mathematical term, it will be rate of change of the volume, and then it will be equal to -2 because of the situation of decreasing. So from this, we can see when our water is leaking out from our cone, it will be having a variable of height, so which is our height of our water and radius of our water. So this is our variable, which is changing from time to time when the water is leaking out. And the question information give us here is the circular cone here, this tank here, it's have a height of 16. So this cone tank with the height of 16, radius of 4. So they ask us to find out what is the rate for the water level. So water level will be responding to H. So rate of water level will be dH dt. So they ask us to find out what is our dH dt when the depth of the water means when the H is equals to 8. So as we can see here, when we want to find our dH dt, we can use our chain rule where height can be linked to the volume of the cone, and then the quantity of volume can be linked back to time as dV dt is already given here. So now we have to find out what is our dH dV. So from our formula, our volume of the water, so volume of the liquid will be follow the volume of the container. Since our container is in the shape of cone, means our volume of our water, it will be in the formula of cone, which is 1/3 pi r square h. So this is our variable r responding to the radius of our water, height is responding of our depth of the water. So from here we can see volume is in the volume formula is in terms of two variables here. So we have to simplify our formula in the single terms, so which is in the term of H, so that we can differentiate V with respect to H. So from here, how we relate our variable R and H. From our diagram, we can see we have a similar triangle here. So we can use our concept of similar triangle, where similar triangle here we can see from our tank. The triangle formed from our tank with radius 4 and 16. The triangle formed from our water, it will be radius and height. So from the concept of similar triangle, we can build out the ratio. So the ratio of R will be ratio to 4. So the ratio of height will be ratio to 16. So R will be ratio to 4, H will be ratio to 16. So from here, we simplify, our R will be equals to 4H over 16. So our R will be equals to 1 over 4h. So after we getting the relationship between R and H, we can substitute it into our formula, where our volume is equal to 1 over 3 pi R square H. So now it will be equal to 1 over 4h squared. So simplify this. So 1 over 4 squared times 1 over 3 will become 48, then pi h cubed. Then we will start to differentiate v with respect to h. Power move to the front. So 3 times 1 over 48, it will equal to 1 over 16. Then power minus 1 will become 2. So what we need in chain rule is dh dv. We're going to inverse it. The denominator will go up, the numerator will go down. So it will equal to our pi 16 over pi h squared. Then after we get our dh dv, dv dt, we can substitute into our chain rule here in order to find out what is our dh dt. So it is equal to dh dv, which is 16 over pi h squared, then times dv dt, which is obtained from the question, negative 2. So from here we can substitute again for our h, which is 8. Our h is 8 squared. Then we calculate using our calculator. So this will give us 0.159. So height is in the unit of cm, then time is unit of second. So 0.159. So we have to express our answer in at least 3 significant figure.